Oh, I see somebody calling out Manic McDuff's in the chat. Here I am. I'm Manic and I'm McDuff's. And this is Imba TV, where everything is imbalanced. And we are covering the Firelight Team in-house deathmatch tournament. And this is ForTheDream fighting against Craky here. I'm going to go ahead and get McDuff's back in the room as we continue in. Craky spawning on the top of the map here as Red Terran. And down at the bottom, we've got ForTheDream. Thanks, Manic McDuff's, for the introduction. And we've got a shout out to all you guys watching right now. We do see that, you know, they are in cross positions again. So farthest rush distance between these two, and it's gonna be interesting to see what what these players are gonna be able to do in this matchup. First, supply depots are down, of course. And some talking between ForTheDream and Craky. Yes, what would you rate me on a scale of 1 to 10 on my drunk scale? I'd say about a 3. And keeping that in mind, let's go ahead and take another shot, guys. Here's another Imba TV shot right out to you. Admin's telling me to stop drinking, but he was the one that told me I could drink in the first place. So I'm going to continue. We do see that Barracks is going down in the early game here for both these players. Conventional opener. Nothing too crazy. No double Barracks opener. Doesn't look like any cheese going to happen. And we've got Craky asking him not to float. We do see Craky and ForTheDream will go in and see each other's bases and see how mirrored their builds are. We do see that Craky's a little bit behind on placing down his orbital command, about halfway compared to his opponent. We do see Marines on the way out from both these players. Mirrored. One of these players has a beard and the other one doesn't. If you guys know anything about Star Trek, you'll get the reference. We do see that Craky is moving out with an SCV and trying to counter-scout ForTheDream's SCVs. So we've got SCVs chasing SCVs. Looks like Craky will back off and move that SCV back to his base. But Barracks is down second refinery here from Craky. A little bit of deviation here as we don't see any refinery coming from ForTheDream right now. And no second Barracks at the moment either. So I'm interested to see what's going to happen. We've got an early expansion from ForTheDream. Instead of going for the double refinery, we do see an early expansion factory going down from Craky right now. And I'm glad you guys are having fun with me on this cast. It is just a fun tournament. We are just trying to have a good time on this Saturday evening. You can what?
I can have cheeseburger?
No, you can't. Not unless you send me one from yourself. Then I'll send you one back. We can
That's good.
We can
cheese in it.
We can either fax them to each other, or we can use the molecular transporter that I've got in development.
Oh, dude, they've made 3D printers that can make food now.
Oh, great! End of world hunger here, huh? Anyways, we are seeing this ForTheDream go for 3 barracks and 1 refinery as is opening. We do see a second factory here, so no 1-1-1 build from Craky, but a second factory is out. Hellions on the way. We've got also the pre-igniter going down, so those Hellions will be blue flamers.
Kaboom.
And it looks like there is a starport. Hellions are out now. We see an SCV patrolling back and forth, keeping an eye out for any type of scouting, I'm sure, or any type of drop play.
Yep.
Also, we've got the tech lab being built on this one barracks here as the third barracks finishes up. No expansion bays on these two, just pumping out Marines so far. We do have the early expansion that is finished up. If we take a look at the unit counting station so far, we see ForTheDream sitting on 25 SCVs and 1 mule, and currently we have Craky sitting on 22 SCVs and 1 mule. A scan does get laid down in Craky's base, limiting an extra mule here from ForTheDream, but he will be able to see this build that Craky has started with his 2 starports as well as 2 factories. One of these factories does have the Tech Lab. Pre-igniter is just about finished. We also do see that there is Tech Lab going down on Craky's 2nd starport. 4 Hellions out now, doing some scouting, getting a map's view of what's going on, and we'll see this line of Marines. Let's see if they try to pass that line of Marines here.
OMG.
Oh, it looks like Craky OMGs and backs those Hellions out to a dropship. This dropship will go into the back of this base. 2 Marauders are placed here watching the back, and this drop will be thwarted. We've got some thwarting going on, guys. We all know how you love that word. We also see that we also see that Banshees are on their way out from Craky, as well as Craky going with the cloak research, as well as an expansion being placed down. Currently, ForTheDream is throwing down his 3rd expansion, just as the 2nd expansion just starts getting built from Craky, keeping 1 expansion ahead of his opponent. We'll see what he can do with that as he tries to sweep an advantage. We do see that Stim Pack and Inconcussive Shells are on the way. There are 3 Tech Labs on each of these barracks here. And look at that. That drop did come in, melt a few Marines, gave the vision for the 3rd command center, and Craky definitely knows he's got to do something soon.
You know what that drop means, right?
What's that?
That a Hellion can jump a chasm.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Anyways, we've got Hellions being attacked by SCVs right now. And that SCV will go down. Take the camera for a second.
And more Hellions mounting. Both are planning to, yeah, expand. Are you drinking again?
Yep.
Banshee coming.
Anyways, yes, there is a Banshee going across the map now. Just as these SCVs get taken out from this one Banshee. And the 2nd Banshee is on the way, cloaking up right before it gets into the base. We'll start to work on the supply depot. These Banshees taking out these SCVs from ForTheDream. ForTheDream currently now on 30 SCVs, mining off of 1 base. And it looks like Craky is going to go ahead and try to swing an advantage here, as he has finished up with his expansion command center and is morphing it into an orbital command. This Hellion does drop down as these Marines scare off that Banshee. That Hellion will go down, so will the dropship. And yes, I am drinking my rum stuff. If you guys want to take a shot, just request it. I will drink with you. We're trying to have a good night here tonight with some StarCraft action.
Tonight? What's it like, 2 a.m. or 2 p.m.?
It's 3 p.m. here.
Easy.
But I gotta act like it's the nighttime, because where everybody's watching, it's night. Oh yeah, here, paramedic, you got your molecular transporter ready? I'll go ahead and send you a shot. Doesn't look like it. Anyways, we do have a cloaked Banshee going in, taking some shots, cloaking up. Alright guys, I will pour 1 more for you. And I'll tell you cheers. Cheers, everybody, cheers! Yep, that's nice. Alright, anyways, let's get serious. Let's get into this game a little bit more here. I know, I'm a little bit off anyway. We do see a lot of Hellions out here for Craky as he continues to push out more and more of these Hellions. Also on the way out are some more Banshees. 2 starports coming out with 2 Banshees at a time. Marines do have combat shield for the Dream. And ForTheDream is going to take out one of those Banshees. 2 more here. They are both cloaked up right now, not doing much.